Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Vicky here. Today we're going to talk about a topic that I feel like no one discusses. So, yeah. Today we're going to talk about outgrowing friends and how, and not the end of it, but the process of it. So, my last video, recently I went to the terrible party, and when I got there, I saw a lot of old friends that I saw, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, it's been so long." Da da da. And she was like, like you ghosted us. Like I think, what was it, 12th grade? Not 12th grade. I'm 12th grade. What was it, during COVID? Yeah, during COVID. So like, I don't know, ninth grade, and I ghosted them, basically. And then like you ghosted us, and like we never saw you again until today, until yesterday. I was like, oh, yeah. And to me, like, I know why I ghosted them, but they don't know why. And I feel like, okay, the point I'm trying to say is that I ghosted them because I didn't want to be friends with them, because I outgrown them. We were friends in elementary school, and then we didn't go to the same middle school, and I was just like, then what's the point? I mean, I'm barely gonna see you guys. And I was like, and then they weren't really, well, one of them weren't really good friends to me. I wasn't a good friend to me, so I didn't really like her as much. But I was just like, I didn't feel the connection anymore. I didn't feel that friendship anymore, and I outgrew them. But how do you tell somebody, like, I don't want to be your friend anymore because I don't, I outgrew you? Like, I feel like if I tell someone that, because that's why, I was such a people pleaser at that time, so I was like, I didn't want to make anyone upset, but I was feeling this type of way, and I feel like, okay, the reason why I didn't tell her that I couldn't be her friend anymore, or I outgrow the friendship, is because if I told her that, she would have a whole, like, she would just really be really hot-headed, and I couldn't really deal with that. So I silently had to, slowly, like, decrease, like, stop showing up to things and whatever, so we can just break this friendship slowly. But, like, when you want to break a friendship, like, today, like, I don't want to be friends with you right now. Or, like, not like that, excuse me. Like, it takes me a while for me to stop being friends with you. Like, I don't do that in a rational thinking. Like, I have to think about it. I have to ask myself, why don't I want to stop being friends with that person? Because leaving someone's life is hard, especially if you know them for such a long time. So you want to make sure you're making the right decision, because I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to make the wrong mistake, because I might either lose something that was actually good for me or not. But I'll never know. So I have to really think and go in depth of, why am I leaving this person? What was this person cause in my life? Did the person bring me happiness or whatever? Like, you have to ask the questions: what, why, what, where, not where, how. Like, how did it come to this? So there's that. But then, what did I say? The sign? Sorry. But then, and now, she was just a bad friend. That was why I ghosted her. So I'm sorry, but she's still cool though. But I still love for her. But sorry. But then, but like other friends, like the people who never done anything bad to me, it's just that I just feel like I don't feel obligated to stay close to you. I don't feel like why do I have to feel so close to you to be friends with you? Like, why do we always have to have like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's some friendships that have expiration dates. There are some friendships that have expiration dates, and that don't last forever. And the thing is, I'm a person who likes things to last forever. I'm a person who likes to, have things that don't expire. That like I want lifetime relationships. I want relationships that like are gonna last long. And then when people leave me, it's like, dang, I did all this for you to leave. We shared hugs and laughs together for all this to you just to leave. It's like, dang, when the person does it to me. But when I do it to the person, I feel like, dang, okay, I'm actually leaving this person. And it's just so weird because what do I do? Because now the person's not in my life anymore. And why do I feel so guilty for leaving you? Why do I feel so guilty for leaving, for telling someone I don't want them to be in my life anymore? But it was my choice. It was my decision for you to. It was my decision for you to leave. Like I made that decision. No one else forced me to, because you weren't good for me. You're not bringing any value. If someone's not bringing any value to your life, remove them. They're just a waste of time, a waste of energy. Because don't you want things that are valuable in your life that bring you joy and bring you peace and kindness? Like, now I have another friend, well, another ex-friend. We've been friends for a long time, and she went behind my back and she did something really crazy. And it broke me because she was my friend for such a long time. We were friends since elementary school. And I know we had our ups and downs, whatever. I remember we had like this big argument and we didn't talk for like a couple of months. And I was like, oh. But then we came back as friends. But then I started to realize later after that like our friendship, I feel like there's something wrong in our friendship. I feel like there's not something good about it. Because when I said that during that time, she got a new friend, and slowly that friend started becoming her best friend, and then I got replaced basically. Well, technically yes, but I don't think she would say that, but I got replaced, and I just feel like, okay, so why does she need me anymore? Why does she want me anymore in her life anymore? Because like she has someone else, and she was prioritizing that person more. So I don't want to feel obligated in someone's life. I don't want to stay in someone's life where I don't need to stay for long. As I said, some friendships have expiration dates. Some friendships are going to die out, are going to expire. And I think we stay too long in friendships, and that's why it gets spoiled. It gets ruined because we stood too long. There are end dates of what our friendships are going to end. But why is it like so guilty? The feeling of guilt, or like just like, dang, that person really left me, or like, dang, I really left that person. But you know deep and down inside that person was not good for you. That person treated you horribly. That person was a one-sided. It was a one-sided relationship. It wasn't good for you, but you still feel guilty. I don't like that. And it's just like, I'm getting out of my people-pleasing phase. I'm getting out of my people-pleasing era, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like, it's more, I would say it would be more freeing because it's like, I'm doing what I want. I'm not pleasing nobody. And it feels freeing, but yet it feels uncomfortable because I never had felt this feeling before. A lot of uncomfortableness, I will tell you. A lot of uncomfortableness. But I just want people who are good for my life, people who are actually going to bring value, and not as in like money, but happiness, smiles, joy, kindness, fun, laughing. I love to laugh, okay? So like I want to laugh, like things like that. I want to feel joy when I'm around you. Like I want to smile every time I see you. Like I don't want friendships where I have to like hide myself. That's not a friendship. That's a coworker. I'm just kidding. But it's just, I don't like that feeling of feeling obligated to be with you. And like telling someone I don't want to be your friend anymore is like kind of hard to do too. But if you know you need to unfriend that person, then unfriend them too. But outgrowing is so hard because you're outgrowing that person and then you want to get new people in your life. And just like, you don't want to find that person again in different fonts, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, you don't want to find that person again who treated you bad, but in just a different genre or whatever. So that's why it's important to have discernment and to know the Lord, because people be fake. I'm telling you, people be fake. You thinking that they're friend, no matter how long you know them. Oh yes, especially I used to hold that bondage, whatever. Like, say, oh yeah, we been friends since like what, for 10 years. Like, she's my realest friend, but like, what was the meat of the potatoes of the relationship? What was the like? What was the what you call it? Like, what was the value of the relationship? What have the 10 years brought you? Has it brought you money? Has it brought you happiness? Or has it brought you has it brought you sadness, depression, drama? Like, what has the friendship brought you? And if it has brought bad more than good, then that friendship is horrible. Those 10 years were not all. I understand, like, we have ups and downs in relationship, but if the badness brings out the good, if the badness wins the good, if that makes sense, like, I know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you're trying to say, but if the badness wins out the good, then that friendship wasn't good. Just because you've been friends for 10 years doesn't mean you guys have been best friends for 10 years, like, every single day. No. And I used to hold that I used to hold that when people said that. Oh yeah, I've been friends for 10 years. We've been good friends, whatever. But you haven't. Our relationship sucked. So I think just letting go is hard. Oh my gosh. Letting go and detachment from people who you know that are not good for you is not good. Is just very, I don't know. I think I'm such a leech. Like, I like to leech onto things. I don't like to let go, because why? I think I just don't like people leaving me. I don't like abandonment. But that was because I think that's because when I was just young and, like, I don't know, trauma maybe. But I'm very more comfortable in myself now. If people want to leave, then you can leave, because obviously there's something better out there. But when you come back, look for me. Just know I was not. I don't. If you're looking for me, I'm not there. I'm not there. Look on a different corner. But just know you won't find me. But yeah, I think this video makes sense. I think I'm making sense. But it's just like outgrowing people is really hard. It's not hard. It's just outgrowing people is a weird process. It's not normal, but it's necessary, if that makes sense. That's all I wanted to say. Let me know if you're going through this, because I make sure that I'm not going crazy. But some friendships have expiration dates. And when you go past it, it gets spoiled. It gets ruined. So don't ruin yourself before the expiration date. If you know someone is not good for you, if you know someone is not bringing you happiness or value into your life, then leave. Don't stay a minute longer, because it's not going to bring any good for you. You're losing yourself. And you are more than that to stay in somewhere where you lose yourself and that person gains that from you losing yourself. You are so much better than that. That's all. I hope you guys have a good day. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday. Well, I don't know if you're gonna watch this on Sunday, but that's all I wanted to say. Bye, guys.